Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're going to talk about Sean Diddy Combs' newest accuser, who is going by the pseudonym John Doe. Now, according to John Doe, he's saying that he was a up-and-coming rapper-singer in 2015, and he was at a nightclub because he landed a nightclub gig. Diddy showed up with his entourage and a ton of Ciroc bottles for the crowd, and he said that Diddy put substance into his drink and then assaulted him. Now, I did a video on this before, but not in so much words as we're about to do, because the video that I did was reacting to tonybuzbee's Instagram post. And now TMZ is reporting on the court documents submitted by this John Doe. Actually, Busbee submitted it on the behalf of John Doe. So let's get into this report. Now, TMZ says Diddy's latest accuser says his career opportunity of a lifetime turned into a horrific night where he was drugged and sexually assaulted by Diddy, TMZ has learned. An anonymous man say he was an up-and-coming rapper-singer in 2015 when he landed a nightclub gig in LA, and Diddy showed up with his entourage and a ton of Ciroc bottles for the crowd, according to a lawsuit filed Monday by attorney tonybuzbee. The John Doe accuser says one of Diddy's associates told him if he did well, Diddy would talk to him about possibly signing with Bad Boy Records. After his performance, he claims he was invited to a VIP section with Diddy and other well-known artists, many of whom were taking substance. While they were partying, he claims someone handed him a drink which Diddy himself had sent over, but soon after drinking it, he quickly felt lightheaded and blacked out. He recalls seeing Diddy and Co. having Group X around him as he drifted in and out of consciousness. In the suit, the accuser includes a photo of a container smaller than a pen, which he claims Diddy used to dose drinks with GHB, best known as the date-hour drug. Now guys, we're going to take a little pause here because that is how tonybuzbee has been filing his lawsuits. I guess he's listening because I've been saying, in every single lawsuit, he includes the same, image. He includes the same image of an object, and he's like, here's the object that he uses to spike the drink and, all of that jazz. Now, in this lawsuit, he has changed that tactics to something different, because I was saying all of them could not be the same thing. I find that to be highly impossible and highly ridiculous. So evidently, he's listening to us and he's paying attention and he's taking notes. And this is why I say I would love to see lawsuits with some more evidence against Diddy. Not saying this didn't happen, but we know that oftentimes the allegations aren't factual so far, because over 300 of the cases have been thrown out, so you know what that means. Now, let us continue. They're saying at some point he says he woke up to Diddy grabbing his genitals and believes the mogul was performing oral sex on him. The accuser says he tried to fight back, but Diddy threatened to ruin his career. He finally made his escape when Diddy demanded he have X with a woman in the room, but instead the accuser pretended he needed to go to the bathroom and then bolted. He's suing Diddy and Bad Boys Entertainment for sexual battery and conspiracy. Now, Diddy's attorney tell TMZ, as they have for months, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are facially ridiculous or demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the fact and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. So that's the end of that report from tonybuzbee. Now I'm going to keep my eyes peeled because I want to see what he has in the other lawsuits that he's talking about. I'm going to look to see if he changed his strategy and tactics because so many people have the same story. So as such, oftentimes I find these lawsuits hard to believe because they all bear a similar pattern. Now, I must say also equally, whenever there is a C-word arrest, there's normally a pattern. But in this case, I can't believe that everyone was just willingly and happily taking a drink from Diddy. Like, here, drink this. And they did. I find that really, really hard to believe. So I'd love to see a lawsuit that, has some evidence, something, with a different pattern, something that has several names included, and there are some images as supporting evidence. We want to see this Diddy saga get shaken up. It needs a really, really good shake up because at this point in time, a lot of the lawsuits that BuzzFeed has filed against Diddy are so extremely laughable. And as such, it really and genuinely does take away from real victims. So we need to see someone that has an impactful lawsuit, but normally whenever there's such a victim, they do not use tonybuzbee. They use another attorney with a far more excellent track record, like a Casa Ventura attorney, that has an excellent track record that can have Diddy negotiating a settlement with them. So I want to see something like that being brought to the forefront. And I know that I'm not the only one. What about you guys? I want to hear from you. Now, while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.